Hello everyone, hey, welcome back to the Infected. So just the real things real quick. I've been doing a little bit of thinking overnight and a little bit of building as well. Nothing too much because we do have a lot to do today. But I just want to say a big shout out. Thank you, J. Roz, giving me some advice and how I can improve these videos. And the idea is keeping this dude on a better sleeping schedule. That way you can actually see the base and I don't have to use up my helmet light as well in the process. So thank you, dude, for that amazing recommendation there. And it will be done, good sir. So it is 7:21 in the morning. Oy. And we've got some building to do. I've got some thinking to do. Thank you, Nathan and Prepper Dan, for the recommendation of having the animal in your lap while you drive and another on your tailgate. So big shout out to you both. Thank you so much. Really, really, really cool idea. Now, Tashicat, I figured out why my pieces were all crazy, and one being this side, one being on the left and on the right, because what I've done, I'm gonna have to turn the light on for this, unfortunately, not enough sun today, but I have rearranged this so that these are no longer aisles. I didn't mind the aisle idea, but I couldn't see exactly how much ore or the ingots I had. So I was kind of just guessing on how many I had, taking a few here and there. Okay, on this side, no. This side, yeah, there's a few. So we are going to eventually build our beautiful wall back. Now, every shelf, except steel, this is only going to have 3 across, but 3 stacked, so 6 total. But everything else is going to have 4. And 4. And steel is going to have the 3, but stacked, so 6. So 6 steel and lead, and 8 of everything else. So that being said, we do not have a lot of copper. We do not have a lot of cobalt. We've got loads of aluminum, which we're going to get our glorious wall back. Oh, I can't wait. And we need to go build some more extractors for copper, for cobalt. I'm thinking 2 each, but I might not have, well, I do have enough iron, which we're going to have to start doing as well. But I've been keeping up with these, and I tell you what, man, okay, oh, that's our last 3. Okay, so got some soil to make into clay, but I have been keeping up with these just to kind of get the day, night situated with, which kind of puts me on a time frame to have to do things quickly, but that's all right because we need to do things quickly anyway. Tasha, before I forget, here's an example of why they didn't line up properly, and I couldn't figure it out, and it was driving me nuts. Same thing with the walls, and here is the answer. We have a wood ceiling, and we have a wooden foundation. So I had to go these routes so that I could A, get underneath, but I think B, this was a big hole, and I didn't want that hole. So yeah, I wanted to keep it open underneath. And the same things for over here. They've now been replaced with foundations, even though they were ceilings. This ceiling, this foundation, because my shelves were not, one was higher than the other, and they weren't lining up properly. So that's the reasoning for that. They cannot snap together, but these being ceilings, I had just come ceiling here, foundations in there, and then just snapped these ceilings together, and then came around and just kind of filled in the gaps. But don't like that one. I have to fix that. But anyways, okay, we need extractors. I got to get this clay out of my inventory though, real quick. All right, before we are rudely interrupted. Oh, hey there, buddy. No, what are you doing? I had like one more hit. Oh, whatever. There, okay. So, we have now more meat. I don't have any more carts. I get distracted so easily. Where is the arrow that hit you? I really hope I didn't hit you in the butt, dude. That would have been my bad. Alright, let's get our deer in the cart. So now we have some more saved meat. We are just piling up on meat. Holy cow. Wow, man. Alright, I'm going to have to seriously do something with all of these guys, and Rocky is still out and about. He is just hanging out. He's been sleeping for the longest time. Poor guy must be just exhausted. But here's, before we get started on our extractors, actually while we get started on our extractors, I'm considering this kitchen was nice when I had a reason to come out here all the time just from this base. It wasn't so bad. Now I'm running around here to come down, or through the base to come down around. Some nice shots though. And I was like, all right, it's not bad, but I don't have a lot of room for what I need, and I really have no way of expanding on this. I can go further out, but I kind of want to close this area off with a fence and just have a nice open area. Maybe just put the garage here facing outwards so that I've got, I don't know, the wood log area, the woodworking area, that's beautiful. That's staying right where it's at. I mean, that goes good with the trees here. I could put it over there, but I kind of like this open with a big garage. Now the problem is I've got the water house, I've got all the kitchen stuff, and I've got my greenhouses. So if I moved my kitchen, that means I'd still have to run out here for the vegetables and so forth. Well, and another thing that would have been cool is I can actually put, I don't know, maybe foundations or something along here, and then we could just stack our cart with animal kills up in here. I was considering making this area the kitchen, because it's right next to the bedroom. It's right next to my whole area for working, which would be really, really nice. And then I got thinking, well, if I did that, where would the water house go? And the answer to that, I did move the oil extractor. I had to, because I put the foundations down, and it wasn't, I don't know where it was at. It was somewhere around here. I think it was like right here or here. I don't know. But something was replaced. It had to get moved anyway. So that's now deeper down. You can't see through it, even though it did look pretty cool. But right down here... Oh, don't break your leg, dude. Ow! No! What did I... What did I just say? No. Alright. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, alright. Okay, so one bad thing about this, all of my sticks are over there. So I need to go over there, grab sticks, and come back.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Okay, so we have that fixed. I might end up actually carrying one of these on me at all times now. That took forever. But anyways, so the water house could actually go right down here. But that would mean I would need my greenhouses closer. But that didn't solve the problem. But it is somewhat of a helpful fix. Oh, I can still do this. 23. Okay, not bad. Yeah, we can come around this way. So the answer to all of this is what I'm seriously considering, and I would like the input as well, would be, I have a ladder or a staircase here. You couldn't put it on glass. I had to replace it with the wood and then just replace it with glass. But up here, have coming straight across from here, one greenhouse here. This staircase would be removed because I only need access for food aspect of it. So then that would be the only staircase. This would get removed, kind of symmetrical, with the other ones have one facing here and then one here. It would look a little weird being up on top of this thing, but it's the inside that I like more on how these cover the extractors as opposed to the outside. And then my containers... This is getting a wooden wall, this is getting a wooden wall, and this is getting a door. So that this would be the way in and out, and this would be where all of my storage goes, up here. the workbench and the advanced workbench. Probably put them in the center, somewhere right around in here, because I do have one down there as well. But this way I have access to everything on one floor. This is kind of out of the way until I would need it for fruits and veggies and stuff. And then I could just come up here. So that's what I'm considering doing. Let me know in the comments how you think that would go, how you think that would look. Maybe it might not be in range because, well, they're going to be here. And the water house is going to be right around in this area down here. So that should kind of be in range. What I would like to do is maybe have the edge of the greenhouse kind of lined up with here and then coming outwards. Same thing here, outwards, and then right somewhere around here is the other one. Probably for onions, and then food, stews and stuff, and then, yeah, other canned stuff. But that's kind of what I'm thinking. So right now, I'm just building up a lot of clay, or cement. Oh, I still have that stuff in my inventory, too. Oh my gosh, that really messed me up. All right, definitely getting there with cement, though. We are filling it up fast. But that's the idea with that. It is going on 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I see, I gotta go get more food, unfortunately. Gotta run down here. I really like that idea. That way it kind of puts everything together. And while I'm in the kitchen, I can just look down and see all the power stuff. So I think that would be incredibly cool. This area, of course, would get taken out. And then I'd only have the one control panel over there. This control panel that's in the kitchen, I would move over here so that we could actually have lights in our woodworking area. Yeah, I like that. I like the idea of that a lot. I just hope it's still within range of the water houses. Hopefully it would be. Okay, I needed food. So, without further ado, let us get the materials needed, get these forges going, get the iron smelted for 4 more extractors, 2 for cobalt and 2 for copper. All right, everyone, welcome back. It is the next day, 6:30 in the morning. I ran into a problem last night, so we're going to go ahead and solve this problem. Wind turbine, 2 wind turbine, 3, 4, and I need lead for more. I also just switched these around, so now I come straight here and I can come downstairs. So a lot easier to do. Now we have 5 additional turbines. I kept running into a shortage. Something's going on with the stone grinders, so now they're not working, either of them. Oh. I must have run out of power then at some point. I don't know. Anyways, we got our cement mixer, got the oil pump, oil extractor, stoners. I might need 1 more, depending on if these are running. Now these are all running. I have 4 available power. Let's go check on stoners, make sure they're running. Alright, that kicks over and that kicks over. Those are running. We shouldn't have this problem, especially now going to daytime. We're starting to get more power. I am going to need to make more wind turbines, though. Unfortunately, it's just what it's looking like. But anyways, we now have enough of the materials for everything that we need for the 4 extractors. So let's get down there. We're going to stop by our kitchen area, get some food real quick. I really need to do something about this corner. I might end up widening this, but unfortunately, I get stuck a little more than I would like to. And I kind of want to do a jump. I kind of want to just jump over those spikes. Alright, and we have... Now see, this is pretty convenient, though, with this kitchen here. I did not mean to hit that. Let's get some food, and let's get on our way to collect everything. Because I am seriously running out. I say running out of meat, but yeah, no, that's pretty ironic. Okay, so what is this? Carbohydrates, So 50 carbs. All right, so this is good for the carbs. And we'll eat one of these just to top all off. I got more sun resistance. Sweet. Okay. Onwards we go to the caves to collect everything. All right, cave number 1 with copper. It's just about full, but that's okay. We don't need it to be full. It's going to be an issue. This, so we're going to need to actually go down a little further because this is the cave where I do get a lot of my lead from. All right, and we have 1 extractor. 2 extractors. We now have 3 extractors. And to be honest, I just throw the rocks out. I don't need stones anymore. And it frees up a lot of space. Next, we have cobalt. I tell you though, bears, yes, they are still a threat, but when you're in your truck, it's not so much of a threat. That's kind of a shame. All right, I know to go to the left. It's kind of a big shame. Now, granted, they do have still 500 hit points, so if I end up running into one, my truck gets knocked around, and they're just like, yeah, okay, now I'm coming for you. All right, and welcome to Cobalt. The Cobalt Cave. Another one here. And another one there, and that should... I was way off on my parking. Alright, and we have Cobalt Extractor, or, yep, 1 Cobalt Extractor, 2. We are going to get so many resources. That wall, that glorious wall will be built once again with all of our ore, showing everything we have. And now, finally, start the truck first. Aluminum. I'm keeping an eye out for boars as well. I haven't seen anything, which is a really, really big shame. I really want to find some boars. Get that bacon going again. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, wolf. Oh. Oh. Alright. Nope. Okay, I gotta look at my stamina here. Oh, buddy. Oh. Oh, man. You're catching me. You're definitely hitting me. Oh. Alright, not good. Where'd you go? That's it. Glitch out. Yes! Alright, unfortunately, due to a technicality, I am the victor! Alright, I need to heal. Okay. Well, it's not a bear, but it definitely is threatening because it seems to run faster than a bear. Because it was able to hit me. Alright. As I was running away from it in frantic fear. Now, we have another wolf. And beautiful, beautiful aluminum. All right, so we have cobalt, copper, tons of aluminum, and more aluminum. Do I have my pickaxe? Of course not. Ow. Why do I do this? Okay, well, I was going to get some lead because I used all the lead on those solar or the wind turbines. Let's head back to base. Let's start getting this stuff smelted. All right, we are back at base. Unfortunately, didn't run into anything. I tried to find that sheep. Couldn't find it. Oh yeah, we got some weight on us now. Could not find the sheep. That was very, very disappointing. But this is just nice. Yeah, see, this is another reason why I want the kitchen area over here. Because I can make a bunch of meat racks. And then we'd have our animal kills right here with us. So I know I kind of wanted to stay away from the one building that had everything, but it's kind of turning into that. so that our next playthrough we can expand a little bit. I mean, who knows? If it's changed this much so far since we've started this series, then just imagine 30 episodes from now, 40 episodes from now, what it's going to be like. I can't see anything in here. We're going to have to really push for lights as well. Maybe we can get that started and at least have our lights going. I would love to have lights going non-stop, just so I don't have to worry about turning it on, worrying about power. That would be absolutely amazing. I am going to have to go at some point, maybe after this episode, run down there and just get a ton, empty of lead ore. This one should also be empty. Whether they match line up or not, I mean, these things are going to be coming with me constantly. And we've got our empty wolf over here. Then we're going to need coal. See, then I could just run over here and grab the coal and run back instead of upstairs. Coal is something else I'm going to need to find. I think I do have another container full of coal. But I can't wait to start collecting all those resources. All right, aluminum. First and foremost. I mean, it's just that easy to smelt and go, smelt and go. Now, as for the wiring in, I probably will end up making this the kitchen. It's just a lot more efficient, as opposed to having to run down. Now, the cool thing is that if I do need wood and stuff like that, I'll still go through our living room area and having to leave for the exit for the front. So yeah, I'll still be doing that because we need the carts down here at some point as well. Maybe we can expand on our cart storage area. I was kind of thinking of having this like the museum possibly set up too, where you first start out on dry land with wood coming through the entrance and then going over the water with glass over the, for the actual display part of it. So that's a really nice building area for a really big museum that would be actually, I would like that. And it's a big project. But, I mean, it's worth it, just to show off all the animals and all the cool stuff that we have. How am I doing? I'm doing good on biofuel. I'm going to need lights down here for sure. But I don't have any cobalt, so once we get that going, I'm going to make... We're going to finish this up with lights in here, because I need lights. Oh, wow. They need stuff. Alright, so they're going... And, of course, our cement mixers. Now, the cool thing about this is, even when I'm cutting in between scenes, I am still proceeding with cement. So we have one full container now, full of cement. That cement's going. Yep, our aluminum is now done. Oh, wall of aluminum. Welcome back, buddy. Beautiful aluminum. Look at that. Yep, and there's going to be one right here as well. And then, of course, this is going to get finished off as we need. Now, let us check our... Oh, yeah. Okay, so... We're going to be using this for steel. Because we get so many iron fragments through the stone grinders. I mean, that should be enough for like 40 steel. A little too much, but that's okay because we can just simply do this. Yeah, I'll grab the stones later. I'm 1 lead short of 10. Okay, these are ready to go. So we have cobalt. I'll go ahead and just throw the steel in here just to get rid of some weight. And that iron, why not? Oh, cobalt. Welcome back, buddy. I'm so excited about gathering all of those resources and allowing to just burn. That's all copper. Yeah, cobalt's hurting, definitely. Copper's doing really well. Steel is looking pretty sad. We're going to have to really push to get these things up and going. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put these out. And once these are done, we can go ahead and put those out. Get rid of these containers. Excellent. We're going to hang on to the lead. We're going to keep this out here, though, just so I know to grab it. You know what? Going to be our resource over here. That's still going. That's still going. Now, what are we going to need for lights and to get this going? I was thinking of having a J-box, because we have one here coming up. And then on the inside of this, because I haven't run on glass before, so I'm not sure how it's going to look. But coming straight up to a relay on the other side. So yeah, J-box here. On the other side is the relay. Coming over here. I hope that's going to be enough light. If not, we can work with it and add more if need. Then come to the relay, and then connect, relay, connect, and then that relay, and connect to one down here as well. So we're going to need 1 light, and we're going to need 2 relays. All right, so what? Yeah, that kind of looks level, I guess. Kind of not. All right, so we have wire from here to here. This J-box there. This relay to here, which, I mean, it's not bad. And then here to here, here to here, and from this relay down to here. The wiring itself does not look terribly bad. I mean, it's going to have to be like that. There's nothing I can do when it's flush on that, but at least it's straight enough following the crack right down the center right here. Now, the one thing I had to do was because... Alright, that's definitely not straight, though. Alright, that's straight, and that's coming down. That's okay. I realized this was a roof back here, so I couldn't just come straight back. Or could I? Let's try something. Because if I'm going to have possibly... Let's put that here. Because right here is going to be, maybe if we decide to go with it, but that's really nice and hidden, one of the greenhouses. So if that is the case, you can't see that at all now. Nor in here. You know what? I like that. Okay, we have that hidden very, very well. So let's see. Oh. We're gonna put workroom light. Oh, because I didn't connect it. Oh, for Pete's sake. You can see some of that. Oh, I don't like how that's Okay, now we're off. So let's see how we're looking like when we're on. There is a decent amount of light in here. I do like it. It's not very reflective on anything as well. So yeah, this is looking good. This is looking really, really good. That's kind of a shame. Unfortunately, though, there's just nothing that can be done when these wall switches are like this. I'd have to go way up here for that, and that's just not... That's not going to work. But anyways, sweet. So we now have lights in here. I'll go ahead and get everything moved back. Excellent. So there we go. Power. Beautiful, beautiful power. So ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this episode. We got so much done. We're going to figure out what we're going to do with Wolfie over here. Let me know what you think about the idea of turning this into an actual greenhouse storage area, with this being a kitchen over here. I think it's going to be more room than we've got over there. That's just going to be a pain moving all that, but I think you can literally end to move everything. Actually, let's find out real quick. End to move. Sweet, we can. Oh, thank goodness. But yeah, I think that's going to go a lot better. And we'll use this kind of as our museum going off into that area, which is still way in here. And then we can have our garage over here, which then if it takes up a lot of space, that's not a problem because this area is going to be moved. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about that idea down below in the comments. If you did enjoy this episode, please give it a big old fat thumbs up down below. If you have subscribed, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. If you have not, please hit that subscribe button down below for more content. Have a great day, y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.